Good morning, all of you. I hope all of you very fine and listening these lectures. I hope. Okay. So today we will discuss the remaining part of our remedy graphites. In last lecture, we have focused on the constitutional aspect of the graphite as well as what are the different mental shades of the graphite. So we will revise within 2 minutes the last lecture, and then we will proceed for today's lecture. In last lecture, we have focused on the constitutional part of the graphite, at how the graphite patient are stout, how they are anemic, and how they are chilly, how there is a costive tendency to suffering from constipation in case of female delayed menstruation. So that part we discussed. Then we discussed about the different mental shades of the graphite. One shade is how graphite is sad, how it is despondent. Despondent means no ray of hope, that they think that circumstances will never going to change, so they want to remain in that sad despondent mood. The feelings get aggravated by music. Then we discussed about how the emotions or how the trifates, that very unimportant or little things, they can disturb the graphite patient. How the trifates causes turmoils in graphite personality, how they are sensitive, that part also we discussed. This sensitivity is always better by expressing the emotions. So we discussed this symptom, how the trifates excites the emotions and how the patient feels better by expressing the emotion. Then we discussed a part about the impudent children, giving sarcastic remark, no respect for others, laughing at reprimands. This shade we have discussed. Fidgetiness at the workplace. So we discussed different mental shades of the graphite. Now in today's lecture, we are going to focus on the physical particulars of the graphite. When we talk about the physical particulars of the graphite, the first we will focus on the eye complaints of the graphite. In eye complaint of graphite you will see intense photophobia. Causing profuse lacrimation. This is quite common. So many remedies are there for intense photophobia, profuse lacrimation. In graphite also you will find this intense photophobia, profuse lacrimation. But the key part in the eye complaint of graphite is blepharitis, marginal blepharitis, chronic blepharitis. This is the key part in graphite eye complaint. When we talk about this blepharitis, this is also known as blepharitis angularis. Now what is happening? It is blepharitis angularis. The eyelids get cracked. The eyelids get cracked. There is oozing of typical fluid. The typical fluid of the graphite, that is gelatinous tough fluid. Cracked eyelids, oozing of fluid. So full of scabs. So no other remedy can approach graphite in this part, that is particularly angularis blepharitis. Now if we see blepharitis part, you will observe this blepharitis in sulfur also. Sulfur is also very prone remedy for various skin complaint, like graphite is also a remedy for skin complaint. We are going to discuss that part, skin complaints, later onward. So if we want to differentiate this blepharitis part of sulfur and of graphite, then in case of sulfur, eyelids are always red. Blepharitis is there, cracked skin is there or cracked eyelids are there, but eyelids are red in case of sulfur. Whereas in case of graphites, the eyelids are pale. Why pale in graphite? Because already we have discussed this point, that graphites are anemic person, so pale. False plethora or pseudo plethora is there. So sulfur is characterized by redness, but in graphite you will observe the paleness. So this is one key important part of eye complaint of the graphite, that is, it is a very good remedy for blepharitis, which is very chronic, blepharitis angularis. We have also talked about the photophobia, profuse lacrimation. Moving further, graphite is also a remedy for corneal ulceration. Corneal ulcers you will observe in graphite. With corneal ulcers, there is discharge, mucopurulent discharge, thin mucopurulent discharge charge which is very excoriating. This part is also there in graphite. So if you want to remember the eye complaints of the graphite, you have to just focus on intense photophobia, okay, profuse lacrimation, then I said blepharitis angularis with cracked eyelids, a typical oozing of the fluid, excoriating thin fluid, and as I told you, corneal ulcers. Okay, so these are the main eye complaints of the graphite. Now moving forward, if we focus on the ear complaints, in ear complaint, you know this word very well, that is tinnitus aureum, right? This is very common concept that third year students in ENT also you are going to learn this tinnitus aureum. So graphite is very well known remedy for this tinnitus aureum. So what is happening because of this tinnitus aureum? In graphites, you can see lots of humming, hissing, ringing kinds of sounds in the ears. Tinnitus aureum is characterized by this. This is very characteristic symptom of graphite, or this is very key symptom of graphite. That in tinnitus aureum, in graphite particularly, there are lots of humming, hissing, ringing sounds or even the crackling sounds in the ears. This is one important part. Then another important part or another important symptom in the ear of the graphite, actually this is very strange symptom, but it is keynote symptom of graphite. Usually आपल्याला काय होतं, जेव्हा आपण एखाद्या गर्दीच्या ठिकाणी जातो, when lot of crowd is there, when lot of noise is there, आपल्याला कमी ऐकायला लागतं, बरोबर ना? खूप गर्दीच्या ठिकाणी आपण आहोत आणि आपल्याला कोणी हाक मारताय, कोणी आपल्याशी बोलायचा प्रयत्न करताय, तर आपण काय विचारतो, कारण आपल्याला युजली नॉर्मली आपल्याला गर्दीच्या ठिकाणी किंवा जिथे खूप नॉईज आहे आपल्याला ऐकायला येत नाही. बट ग्रॅफाईटमध्ये थोडासा स्ट्रेंज सिम्पटम, तो स्ट्रेंज सिम्पटम ग्रॅफाईटचा असा आहे, ग्रॅफाईट पेशंट्स हिअर्स बेटर इन नॉईज आहे ना. स्ट्रेंज सिम्पटम, दे हिअर्स बेटर इन नॉईज. एखादा ग्रॅफाईट पेशंट असेल की तुम्ही किती गर्दीमध्ये त्याला हाक मारा, त्याला बरोबर ऐकायला जाईल, तुम्ही त्याच्याशी काय बोलताय त्याला नीट ऐकायला. So this is very important, or this is very characteristic aspect of graphite, that graphite persons hears better in noise. They hears better by riding in a carriage. Hearing better riding in a carriage, this is also a keynote symptom in graphite. They can hear better in crowd. Isn't this a strange symptom? But yes, it is there in graphite. So in ear complaint, you have to remember these two important symptoms in case of graphite. Only two important symptoms are there. जर तुम्ही हे दोन important symptom लक्षात ठेवले, so it will also form the keynote symptom of the graphite. One that I told you, that is tinnitus aureum, lots of humming, hissing, ringing, crackling sounds in the ear, and patient hears better in noise, hears better in crowd, and hears better by riding in a carriage. Okay, so we talked about the ear complaints, we talked about the eye complaints. Then if we say headache of graphite is also very peculiar, or rather we can say graphite is specially suited to the headache of anemic persons, anemic stout, the typical constitution of the graphite, stout anemic person's headache, and this headache is characterized by a marked heaviness, particularly in the occipital region. Okay, so this symptom is related with the headache of the graphite, that is, it is characterized by very marked heaviness, particularly in the occipital area, and it is very much suited to the headache of stout anemic persons, tendency to constipation, positiveness is there. Then moving to the next symptom, again this is very keynote symptom of the graphite. Now this keynote symptom is related to the sensation of the graphite. There is a typical sensation in the graphite that you will see, particularly on the face. In book it has been mentioned, sensation of cobweb over the face. Sensation of cobweb over the face. See, this kind of sensation must be very annoying, isn't it? इफ अ पर्टिक्युलर तुम्हाला जर असं वाटतंय सेन्सेशन, इफ माय फेस और इफ माय टोटल फेस इज कवर्ड बाय लॉट ऑफ टँगल थ्रेड्स अँड ऑल, सो व्हॉट विल यू डू? जर तुम्हाला असं सेन्सेशन होतं आहे की पूर्ण असं काहीतरी असं पोळ्याच्या जाळ्यासारखं किंवा असं टँगल थ्रेड्स असे पूर्ण माझ्या चेहऱ्यावरती आहेत, व्हॉट यू विल डू? ॲक्च्युली ते नाही आहे, बट दिस सेन्सेशन इज देअर इन ग्रॅफाईट. So you will constantly try to wipe it out. Yes. So this is very key symptom of graphite. Sensation of cobweb over the face, and because of this sensation, the person constantly try to wipe it out. Okay. This is very keynote symptom of graphite. So this typical sensation you will observe in them. So till we discuss eye complaint, ear complaint and a sensation, and in this three part only we got three keynote symptom, isn't it? One keynote symptom is related to angular blepharitis. Another keynote symptom is that hears better in noise, crowd, and the third keynote symptom, that is sensation of cobweb over the face. Fine. Now moving forward, GIT complaints of the graphite. We are going to discuss GIT complaints, skin complaints, and how is the female of the graphite. This much we are going to focus on the physical particulars of the graphite. Now GIT complaints. Graphite is a well-known remedy for dyspepsia. Graphite is a well-known remedy for fullness of the abdomen. Now fullness of the abdomen, tense abdomen, can't bear the tight clothes surrounding the abdomen. This is important part in graphite. But why the fullness is there in abdomen? Why this tight, why this hard sensation is there in abdomen? Again we have to remember the sphere of action of the graphite for this. That is already I have discussed you, sluggish intestine or sluggish metabolism. Graphite is slow, sluggish. This is one of the important thing in graphite. Graphite is slow, graphite is sluggish. So as slowness is there, sluggishness is there, metabolism is slow, metabolism is sluggish. So intestinal activity is also sluggish, slow. Slow intestinal activity or sluggish intestinal activity causing constipation. In graphite already there is tendency of habitual or chronic constipation. Obviously, if constipation is there, the character of stool is also very important. So how are the stools of the graphite? Stools of the graphite are also very much hard, knotty. So again moving to this, why the fullness is there? As the abdomen is accumulated with full of old feces. Are you getting this point? The key aspect in graphite is constipation. In graphite, rather than diarrhea, more focus is there on constipation. Graphites मध्ये diarrhea पण आहे, but diarrhea is not that much important, but constipation is very much important in graphite. So हे constipation graphites मध्ये आहे, chronic constipation आहे, chronic tendency आहे किंवा costic tendency आहे. So as this chronic constipation is there, so abdomen is very heavy and it is accumulated of full of old feces. So are you getting now why this hardness, why this fullness, why this sensation is there in graphite? आता याच्यामध्ये जर आपण डिफरन्शिएट करायचं बघितलं, ऑलरेडी आपण कार्बोवेज डिस्कस केलेला आहे. आत्ता मी तुम्हाला हा ग्रॅफाईटचा सिम्पटम सांगितलेला आहे. कार्बोवेजमध्ये सुद्धा आपण बघितलं ना, फुलनेस ऑफ द ॲब्डोमेन, टिम्पॅनेटिक ॲब्डोमेन. पण कार्बोवेजमध्ये फोकस कशावरती जास्त आहे? गॅस, फ्लॅच्युलन्स, गॅस, विच इज मोर इन कार्बोवेज. ग्रॅफाइट्समध्ये पण आहे इनकार्सिरेटेड फ्लॅटस. इन लास्ट लेक्चर ओनली आय हॅव टोल्ड यू अबाउट दिस इनकार्सिरेटेड फ्लॅटस पार्ट. But in graphite, along with this incarcerated flatus, constipation or chronic constipation, hard stools, hard knotty stool, this causes fullness, heaviness of the abdomen. So because of this fullness of the abdomen, heaviness in the abdomen, patient can't tolerate or the person can't tolerate the tight clothing surrounding the abdomen. So are you getting this difference? Both are the remedies from the carbon group. Carbovage is also a carbon remedy, graphite is also a carbon remedy. Carbovage is also a very well-known remedy for dyspepsia. Graphite is also a well-known remedy for dyspepsia. Okay, have you understood this part? So one part is dyspepsia. Then we have discussed about this chronic constipation, accumulation of the feces. Now, character of stool. It is very much similar like that of Bryonia stool, isn't it? In Bryonia also you will observe dry, hard, knotty stools with mucus shreds. Is it there? Bryonia मध्ये पण आहे ना symptom. So this symptom in graphite constitution also, in graphite constipation also you will observe this symptom. Dry, hard, knotty stools, fine, with mucus shreds. So this is the constipation of the graphite. Now, if chronic constipation is there, such a hard, knotty stools are there. Obviously, the anus become fissured, cracks, fissured anus, bleeding, and very much painful hemorrhoids. This is also the key aspect of the graphite. So you have to remember this in a sequence. First, it's constipation, how the constipation is chronic, how the old feces are getting accumulated inside the abdomen, which gives rise to dry, hard, knotty stool, and because of the passage of this dry, hard, knotty stool, the anus get fissured, cracked, and even there are painful hemorrhoids. So in this sequence, you can remember. Then, graphite is also a very popular remedy for chronic gastritis, gastric catarrh, chronic gastritis, and another important amelioration in graphite is amelioration by eating. Eating ameliorates strongly in graphite. आपण मागच्या लेक्चरमध्ये ग्राफाइटचे मेंटल शेड्स बघितले होते. मेंटल शेड्समध्ये स्ट्रॉंग ॲम्युलरेशन काय होतं, एक्सप्रेसिंग द इमोशन्स, आणि आपण खूप डिटेलमध्ये डिस्कस केलं याच्याबद्दल. इथे काय आहे, ईटिंग स्ट्रॉंगली ॲम्युलरेट्स इन ग्राफाइट. ईटिंग ग्राफाइट पेशंट इज व्हेरी मच बेटर आफ्टर ईटिंग. ग्राफाइट इज ऑल्सो अ रेमेडी फॉर कॅनाइन हंगर. कॅनाइन हंगर तुम्हाला ग्राफाइटमध्ये दिसतं आहे. ईटिंग ॲम्युलरेशन तुम्हाला ग्राफाइटमध्ये दिसतं आहे. आणि ईटिंग ॲम्युलरेशन, this is not limited only to the GIT aspect of the graphite. Even you take a respiratory symptom which is also very keynote symptom of graphite, that is asthma. In graphite you will see the paroxysms of asthma. So this symptom, this is actually a respiratory symptom, asthma. But paroxysms of asthma are also getting better by eating. So are you getting this point? This eating amelioration, it is not only limited to the GIT aspect, but it is, you can say, a general amelioration in case of graphite, that eating ameliorates. Even the chronic suffocative paroxysms of asthma are getting better after eating in case of graphite. If this such kind of paroxysms are there, if such kind of chronic asthma is there, and if a person is carrying a piece of bread or some biscuits or all, so and if he starts suffering from these attacks and if he eats, so suddenly he will feel better, he or she will feel better. So this you have to remember, eating strongly ameliorates in case of graphite. Okay, so this key symptoms of GIT you have to remember in case of graphite. One is dyspepsia, second is incarcerated flatus, accumulation of full old feces, chronic constipation, gastralgia, gastric catarrh. How is the character of stool in constipation, that we discussed, like that of Bryonia, dry hard knotty stool. How it leads to fissure of the anus, cracked anus, hemorrhoids, and obviously straining leads to hemorrhoids, but these hemorrhoids are painful and bleeding, and eating ameliorates. In graphite, you will observe strong aversion to sweet. They don't like sweet things. If you want to now differentiate this point, canine hunger, fine, the sweet and will also differentiate related to canine hunger also. Canine hunger से एक remedy तुम्हाला माहिती है, well known, a very famous remedy, that is lycopodium. Okay, that you know, all of you. लायकोपोडियममध्ये पण कॅनाइन हंगर आहे. मी आत्ता तुम्हाला सांगितलं ग्राफाइट्समध्ये पण कॅनाइन हंगर आहे. ठीक आहे, लायकोपोडियममध्ये पण डिस्पेप्सिया आहे, ग्राफाईटमध्ये पण डिस्पेप्सिया आहे, पण लायकोपोडियम चा डिस्पेप्सिया हा खूप मार्क डिस्पेप्सिया आहे. म्हणजे इवन दिस ऑथर डॉक्टर एन चौधरी has written in this book in Lycopodium that lycopodium dyspepsia is so characteristic symptom that it almost cures 50% dyspeptic people in the world. Can you imagine this figure? 50% dyspeptic people, such a valuable remedy for dyspepsia, Lycopodium. So we are going to differentiate this Lycopodium dyspeptic, but graphite is also a dyspeptic. Canine hunger, canine hunger. Both of the remedies have canine hunger, but the difference काय आहे? लायकोपोडियम मध्ये desires for sweet आहे, बरोबर. लायकोपोडियमला स्वीट थिंग्स आवडतात, there is desire for sweet, but in case of graphite there is strong disgust of sweet things. They cause eating sweet things causes nausea in case of graphite. So this differentiating part you can remember, and similar part also you remember, that is dyspepsia and canine hunger. So while studying Materia Medica, you always search for the similarities, you always search for the differences, then only it will become easy to remember the Materia Medica also, and it will be helpful very much in practice also. So this is the ideal way to study the Materia Medica. Always you remember it by comparison. What are the similarities and what are the differences? Fine. So in graphite, sweet disagrees, meat disagrees, hot drinks disagrees, it causes nausea. So if you want to focus on the GIT key symptoms, GIT key of the graphite, one is dyspepsia, incarcerated flatus, constipation, character of constipation, disgusting or desires and aversion, particularly the aversion, and eating appetites. ठीक आहे, तर हा सगळा झाला GITचा aspect. Now already we discussed ear, eye, GIT complaints. Moving to the skin part of the graphite, first we will discuss in short how is the female of the graphite.